Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Yeah, man. We just over Talawa TV. Big up to Crystal. Big up to Ryan. Big up to Halftime TV. Yeah, man. So, welcome to the coach's desk. Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right, people. Big up to the persons on Facebook. As you join the show tonight, please remember to hit that like button. Yes, that thumbs up button is the like button, we call it. So, please do so. And, become a part of the Coaches Desk family by hitting that subscribe button. Yes, that red button. You're going to hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Coaches Desk family. Yeah, man. So subscribe, share the video, share the link, give the video a thumbs up. And, you know what I mean? It will get a lot of traction. So, big up to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're here. Another day, another video. People, welcome. All the persons coming in, just sanitize by hitting that like button. Fresh God, big up yourself. Big up our capo in the comment section. Hey, listen, you saw when Heroes Day, they have Medal of Honor and those things. Right now, Fresh God, you deserve a Medal of Honor, Virgin. Yeah, man, you deserve it, man. Right now, Fresh, are you the man for the year on YouTube? Me now wait till December when we have our end of year show. Right now, Fresh God are the man for the year in comment section. Listen, Fresh God go on every show that me go on that I've seen him on. And the man promote everybody thing. Not tell me say this youth no good youth. Listen, me want to put some hand clap in the comment section for Fresh God right now. Right now. Hey, MPEC, how are you going? I've got tape you out. Boy, 3 stripes up on the shoulder. Yeah. No. Seriously, people. Fresh is the man. Come on, I'm gonna put some clap on in the comment section for Fresh God, man. Chano, you deserve a medal. Yeah, man. He deserve a medal. A medal of honor. And all the things that come with it, you know? So big up yourself, Fresh. Big up yourself. Enough respect. You understand? The man have everything ready to copy and paste and put in the comment section for every channel. Whole for respect for that, yo. Trust me. And I know that one day I will be able to repay you. Yeah, man. One day. Big deal then. Yeah, get your flowers too, Big up yourself, man. But tonight, no most gold medal the boss I get, man. What kind of silver and bronze, man? Fresh God deserve it, brethren. And Ryan. Yeah, we are going to link up, Ryan. We are going to link up. But Fresh God deserve a gold medal, man. Fresh God are really out. Really out. And when I say really out, I mean really out. The man not only come on coaches desk, come big up coaches desk. The man dep on military show a big up. A man dep on Ryan show a big up. A man dep on everybody show a big them up. Uno subscribe to your channel. Uno like up the live. Right now, Fresh God need to get a range that have a different color. Fresh God range right now for be gold. We need to link YouTube and give Fresh God a gold range. You understand? Yeah, man. Fresh God need to get a goal range. And the youth can really see say do it out of love. Because if it was a case where he might do it for the likes, he would not be doing it for other channels. He would have been selective. You know what I mean? But big up to Fresh. No, but him can't get membership from Jamaica. And that's the problem. All right, let me check out. So people, JFF said them a deal with a new slate. And I can't believe the people them block we out of the press conference. I can't believe. Crystal just do a show upon it, Bridget. Don't blacklist with JFF. Don't blacklist with. Whether you think somebody is good for it or whether you think somebody is bad for it, don't blacklist none of it. At the whole away. The whole away, you have to allow to come at the press conference. All of us should come at the press conference. It doesn't matter if you believe say a man a bash you or a man nah bash you. No. Equal. Equity. 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 You understand? Don't blacklist with JFF. Because I'm certain that you wouldn't blacklist a mainstream media if they were doing certain things. You understand? So we have to defend the co-worker, we have to defend Ryan, and we have to defend the other person with them blacklist. A matter of fact, the whole we get blacklist. So we are defend the YouTubers. Listen, we don't mean any harm. You might see it and think that we mean harm, but at the same time, we give very good suggestions over here on YouTube. And if things were going the right way, then the negative things that you confess that you hear, then those things wouldn't be there to report. When you do that now, you know, it look like, I don't know, it probably a perception again. So, you know, let me just leg off of that. Anyways, there's a new slate. Let the things in the past be in the past and let it stay in the past. That's a post that the JFF made today on their website, and it was said by the new coach. Hence the reason Andre Blake was invited back to the squad. Now we're hearing that Andre Blake might be hurt. He fell on his shoulders, and it's a situation where he might be injured, people. You understand? So before we delve into the discussion, make sure I drop the link from early. So whosoever want jump on. I know the link this. You know what this my job. That ain't ever drop a see. I will go on this. I can't drop a link again. Dang. Of course, I can't drop it. Copy. All right. See it there. All right, I dropped the link from early. Nobody wants to come on. Phone line. Hold on, I see the phone. I'll make sure I set up the phone line. I battery dead for me a while ago. Now 4%, not 3. So we have set up the phone line. All right. So big up yourself, J Dice. So many questions. Big up MPEC, J Dice, Fresh God, Toffee Rudy. Bless up, coach. Share the wealth. Yeah, man. Long time. Hey, we don't follow Crystal Bomb Rich here. Oh boy. Actually, in the building, big up. Yankee Dollar. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Fresh God deserve it. Man, you lose your Puma deal. Oh, you're beating Adidas. So now beat me for beat Adidas, MPEC. J Dice, Chris King, MPEC, Richie Richards. Richie Richards, what go on? Yeah, actually about gold, silver, and brown. Bill Dillon, big up yourself. Ryan in the building. Big up Ryan. Rob Smith in the building. One done. Big up yourself. Brown Beer, big up yourself. Who else there, sir? Junior Deslandes, big up yourself. Sunflower, big up. Let's big up all the massive and all the people that are here to support the stream. Him just doing good with his feet. Blake had another masterclass today. Brain Drain, big up yourself on that super chat. Big up Brain Drain. Ludwig, big up yourself. And we have to big up Brain Drain, you know. Brain Drain dropped the most money on the board. Or is it Brain Drain? Is it him? Blake has saved him team, them no good. Coach, big up Brain Drain, the super chat boss. Yeah, man, a Brain Drain is super chat boss for true MPEC. Blake made a save today and the forward said, Style and flavor boss. Big up King Jab. Nitro, big up yourself. Grimmy forward, him I go have a headache. Yeah, people. So, since we are in a new era right now, where we have a new coach, JFF seems to be in a no-nonsense mode. Take people out of team and all these things. Although I think the JFF would have agreed with the coach, and that's the reason why they would have made the post, you know. They want to start afresh. They want to start afresh. Good in a Roger. Ito. Or should I say muy bien, Ito? Yeah. The federation said that they would have agreed with the punchline from the coach that they'd want to have a fresh start. You understand? So MPEC says he's willing to give them a chance. Are the funds prepared to give the JFF a clean slate? That's a hard still, you know. And remember, Mr. Speed was on, you know, and he said that he wished that we could. Yeah, me just see the blurriness come up. Me don't know. Only for the internet. Mr. Speed was on the other night. He called in and said that um we need to stop the fighting. That's what he's saying. We need to stop the fighting. So with them posting what the coach said, do you think, do you believe that we should give them a clean slate? Talk up, people. All right, so the voting kick off. Or should we wait until the Adidas deal kicks in? Talk to me, people. I am willing to see what new incompetence look like. Roger Grant, a joke thing that, man. I have heard this story before. I give them a chance to leave office peacefully. Like what Ryan said, we forgive, but we don't forget. So we say we have forgive and give a clean slate, following in the footstep of the coach. I don't have any expectation, but I will just have to watch and see if they continue with the crap. If JFF start act decent, yes, I would. No, the first thing I am going to do is to see if I could get Mr. President and see if he would actually come on over on the coaches there. So have a look at chat. You understand? Because we must start somewhere now. We must. Or is it a ploy? I feel this deal is getting to JFG. Who is JFD? We don't really have a choice. Election is when. But coach, me here say you have Adidas deal. My God. You hear say me have Adidas deal? Or Puma, which one? Big deal then, so let's watch and see. A politics them dealing. Every election free education for all. Road will be fixed, but every time I visit Jamaica, it's like I'm paying Mario Kart. You see, you're the easy in the rap spit. Give them about 2 years and say 2 years. Agreed with the clean start that involves fans, players, YouTubers, and JFF. They to hold a press conference now that they are on board with the new start on how they are going to change going forward. But they need to change their ways to too much egos. Big up yourself, code. No stress. Keep the fire. Yeah, man, jobless. Big up yourself. So you are no longer in the conference room. Also, are you still allowed to go to the stadium as media? Yeah, man. I don't know why. Well, I know why. Um it is understood, brain drain, that two particular YouTubers were the reasons why no online forum was set up for the press conference. You understand, brain drain? So I don't know about any. Remember, in a brain drain, we are pushing clean slate, so that cannot be a part of it. You understand? Free up, free up. Ricketts being on would show they are doing something new. Jamaica has a leadership crisis in all areas, not just that is true, Nitro. Right across. Coach, if them not fix up the fight will continue. Yeah, that's what I know will happen. But given since the coach a new slate, you want us to work with what the coach is saying, or until Adidas deal. Blessings, coach and Descas. Rockford, big up. It's not Adidas deal at Puma, but man over where Adidas contract being terminated shortly. Man, see me I try hide the thing and the man does a call out the thing star. You're correct. Jamaica is basically another 80. Very sad. I would give a chance and check back after the Gold Cup. Gold Cup? Big up yourself, Michael Sadler. The JFF have to become more professional before the slate can be cleaned. JFF have to clean house first. Ryan and question mark. The JFF membership is incapable of being competent. Because they lack the necessary tools and the requisite acumen to execute their responsibilities. They need to just go. But in all fairness, no, remember, the president had stipulated that he would want to meet with the YouTubers to have a discussion and see where we can, break the ice and move forward. We probably can re-engage them on that matter there, and see how best we can have a civil conversation and put in some ideas, some stipulation, and see how best we can work. What we don't want is that if we're going to go into this sort of discussion, nobody wants to be muzzled. Nobody wants to be told what to say and what not to say. Because if that is the case, then we can't have no semblance of agreement. Because the man now want to be muzzled. And I don't believe in it. You understand? So if you can meet somewhere, we talk, and we reach an amicable solution, then of course we know that things can go forward. I would love to try that. So I want to say, I think that's a good idea. We meet with the people, powers that be, and see how best we can sort out. But no Muslim. Once Muslim are going involved, we can't have a conclusion. Who agree with me? Who agree with me? We can have a discussion, but once Muslim is a part of it, then no, it's a no-no. I'm style the thing big time. Coaches call name. Why JFF can't done the foolishness and work for the betterment of Jamaica football? We want to go back to World Cup. My name in the headlines. Check. Big up yourself, Shamar. Speaking reckless comes with consequences. It is sad that the good and proper surfers and the proper suffers for the bad and the rant drivers. It's not like you can hide the 3 stripes on the shoulder. 3 stripes can mean anything actually. Coach, only the manager get clean slate. Him just come. For me, I will try and work with the coach, but for us and the footballing nation in Jamaica, everybody is together. We need a new JFF. Remember, a leopard changes his spot. Have a meeting with them, yes? That's what me think. Jamaican gets new coach and US men's national team gets a ugly kit for the World Cup. A great week of soccer. I feel disrespectful by those kids. Great week of football, not soccer, Blake. JS, big up yourself. Check. I don't think they are looking to gag everyone, but proper delivery and soft skills are important. But brain drain, as Ryan was over by, I'm sure no Ryan here talk. Ryan was over by Crystal and he said this, and I agree with him because I've been saying that everybody have them style. Everybody have them modus operandi. Meaning everybody delivery style is different. So in the game of cricket, you have a fast bowler, you have a medium pace, and you have a spin bowler, whether it be off break or leg spin. You understand? So everybody can't deliver the same way brain drain. You understand? Ryan believes that he's just being him, then you can't stop Ryan from being him. And he will not stop from being him. But you can't try to blacklist a man because he portray himself a particular way. No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't depend that. And the position that I hold will allow me to defend that argument. I will not agree. Everybody is different. Everybody can't be the same. See, 2 glasses may I wear. Everybody wear one. You understand? What are those kits for a World Cup? I rather eat my own flesh than wear that. I'm a man of class. You understand, people? So it would be where is the brain drain? Evolve or die? All right, Case. I'll leave it. It is what it is. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. No, Bridget, now what you talk about, man? Now where people things, man. Oh, no, see, I them in I fired. No, that sound away, no, that sound like a song different level me gone pan, but I ain't a fired. Don't. No, so that sound right at all. Yeah, man. So a new stylist. Me know Rob Smith and Brain Drain are gonna follow that style, I know. Detonation, big up us. JFF can't tell us they're different. They have to show us. I would be a fool just to say clean slate. That's just myself. That's setting up myself for the future. Let me see how the voting are going. How is the voting going on? I say 50-50. People are 50-50 there right now, you know. I say 50-50. Keep the voting coming. So everybody saying JFF admin should go, but if they remain, that does not mean we should give up on Jamaica's football. You know, that's a very good point, Aldine. Very good point. Very good point. It changed already fresh. Me just look on it and see 50-50. I change, man. I don't think Islanders understand how corporate works. If you believe certain way of expression can not be stopped, then that is being naive. Somebody are calling. Ten Hag of the rival fans worrying. I make a phone call, people. All right, I hope the person call back. I'm on this feel heavy star. Heavyweight that. Everyone choose their own approach to this vlogging, but you also have to accept your way might now be accepted in every room. It's the way of the world, coach. Yeah, man, I know, but the fans them don't like it. That may I ask. That's the question I'm asking. Do you like, or which one of the approach do you prefer? because I am certain that most times I want to see him on. I support the three of them, because we share um we basically share subscribers. Once you go personal, except vindictive behavior to follow. I can tell you certain people, JFF, etc., don't take certain personal attacks lightly. That is true. That is true. All right, the phone line open, people. You're free to call in, but some solid points are being made. Solid points are being made. The football have to go on with or without this admin. Let's give the new coach a chance and stop studying JFF. So, Aldine, are you saying that we should just do like we don't see the JFF and pre the coach and his way of operating and doing things where the team is concerned? Because calling someone's name, it really make them famous. And we probably would have done that, allow the JFF to be a world's famous. Yeah. What y'all think? Is what Aldine is saying makes sense? I don't know. But the question also, and nobody no answer. Oh, back foot. Oh, so Aldine is saying the main focus for the longest while is the JFF. Yeah, the new coach coming now. That's how we say new slate. I'm saying he's saying that let things be in the past, remain in the past, and move to the future. Hold on there. Hold on there. May I get a call? All right. Ryan, me I talk to Ryan. See what go on in the comment section, but him probably have a come on. Let me see what go on. Because my thing is not to change a man. Because Ryan hold true to what him believe and what him say. You know, see me did that black one from here in Virgin. Crystal, see the link there, Crystal. Join the show. And stop talking about G-Wagon. G-Wagon a bad machine, you know. Yeah, so Ryan believe in what he's doing and he's not gonna change to compromise. But I just want to put a different perspective to him. So if he comes on, we will have that discussion. Because my thing is not to change what Ryan is doing. But second chance on a second chance on what island card? Second chance on what? The court said let things be in the past, stay in the past. So right now, the court say a new slate where the football is concerned. So if you notice, nobody not talk about Tapa. People talk about Paul Alfie a little while. Him gone now, so nobody's talking about him. It's now time for the new coach. So I believe that's where basically we're trying to head to. Now, I asked the question also if you would want to give the JFF a new slate. We're mainly focusing on the team or the coach and what he's going to do. Island card. The question on the poll is to find out your views. If you are willing to give the JFF a clean slate. Because from what I'm gathering is that the people are willing to give the coach or work with the coach. Start afresh with the coach. So it's a new slate. And some persons are saying they rather to give the coach a new slate rather than the JFF because they don't want to give up on football. You understand? So that's where the discussion has gone so far. He respond. All right. Yeah, man. So we try to reach the president and he said he's at a function. All right. Ryan, big up yourself.
Big up, coach. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate invite.
All right, Ryan, before you start, right?
Mm-hmm.
We understood that we were frozen out at the press conference because it is alleged that you and another person were the reason why other YouTubers were frozen out. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And I already know. Welcome, Crystal.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Crystal. Good evening.
You, Ryan, now go compromise to please nobody. Ryan is doing Ryan. But what the persons in the comment are saying, let me try to find one of the comment. Let me try to find one of the comment just before. All right, so this is Brain Drain. Brain Drain, he said, once you go personal, expect vindictive behavior to follow. I can tell you certain people, and he bracket that JFF, etc., don't take certain personal attacks lightly. How would you respond to that?
So, coach, when I ever go personal with nobody, I can remember I have the dialogue with a football player, when I go personal. And another player reached out to me and said, Ryan, you're doing a great job, but you say something about a player and him didn't like it when I speak about Javon Watson, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of the people know what I say about Javon Watson. And the player know me, speak to me on WhatsApp. He hooked me up to the player. And I must say, yo, Ryan, you know, I feel a way about that. I'm going to say, yo, my apology. I am really sorry about that. I think I go over the top. I accept I went wrong. But otherwise from that, where I get personal with anybody, Bridget, tell me who I get personal with. Bridget, I am going to be Ryan LFC. When the JFF evolve, start to do the right stuff, I will evolve with them. I am not just going to say, new coach coming in. I am just going to say, okay, yes, I forgive. I have forgive them. I forgive them all of the mess with them going with. Great coach coming in. Appreciate that. We have good players. Appreciate that. But if the administration don't fix up, I can forgive everybody, but I don't forget. These man has been dirt to Jamaican football and nobody want to speak about it. I'm not going to change for nobody. I am going to be Ryan LFC. So, if me don't get in a press conference, no problem. I have no problem with that. I said it. I could have interviewed all of the Reggae Boyz, play them. I could interview all of the Reggae Boyz, play them. And because I'm speaking the truth, they freeze me out too. Local player tell all player don't do an interview with me. And only God know. The one you to come from my community. Say, I am not listening to what the crowd I say. You know say nothing bad. And him still come and do interview with me. I am not going to change. The only way I'm going to change my approach to the Football Federation, viewers and subscribers and coaches decks, unless the Football Federation evolve. I am not forgiving them. I am not giving for the madness what them do. I am just being myself. What wrong with that? What wrong with that? I am not doing anything. I don't get personal with nobody. I am just going to be me. And people want me to change. It's not Jane Brains alone who want me to change. People from the Football Federation contact me. I have all of them number in my phone.
So what they don't like, Ryan? What they contact you about? What they don't like?
They keep on saying, yo, bro, you need to have the balance. You need to have the balance. I'm say, balance it what? What balance I need to have?
Oh, so hold on. They don't have a problem with the information going out. They seem to be having a problem with you being one track.
Yes,
and
why
it's balanced.
They said to me, most of the information I give to the people is 100% correct. Who leak it? Me no know. Them always hit me up and say, you, the facts you're talking, you know where you're talking. And they always ask me, who giving me the information? Some no want nobody for come tell me, say, yo, listen, I am just being me. If you don't like me, bro, we have other YouTubers where you can watch. And many of the people, them take that role like Brain Jane. Like Island Care, they watch other people. They don't have to watch me because my approach is different. But don't make them crap. It's like them beat up a females and then just put makeup over the girl's face and feel like everything is smooth. Everything is not smooth. We want better for the football. Until the JFF give us better, I will change my approach to everything.
All right, Ryan. So people, nobody's going to muzzle Ryan. Ryan speaks truth because he has his sources. And the people who are listening, who the truth is going at, they know it's truth. But they want him to mix it up a little bit. Put a little lime and sugar and add some water.
But what if the president speak about me for nationwide, did he call my name? Well, people, come on, people. Oh, a person just keep on making video about me. Who always make video about them?
So he watch how go on.
Of course they watch. Yeah. They don't watching. They're watching. President, what you has done in a year time as a president. Yes, Captain Morrisburg leave a legacy. He bring us to the promised land, to the World Cup. What this president has done. Come on, it's just the facts. I am here to put them in place for them to get better. I am not here just I want to be negative. I want to do something different. I know I have to evolve, but I don't ready for this yet. Until players come first, not at the administration. Full time now, the administration for stop. President, him not have to be on every flight. Him not have to go every game. If we don't have any money, why we keep on a lot of administration people going on the plane? I will keep on balling so we don't have the money. These are the little things it can change. These are some little simple little things we can keep and have it. 14 World Cup qualified game and last 3 games we still not pay the players them. We still parallel having problem with everybody who fire having problem. Vin Blake don't get a cent from Jamaican Football Federation as yet. Wait, him coming out, come talk. It's just a matter of time.
But Ryan,
we're still on the payroll, brother. We have to. These things is just ridiculous, and this is the reason why we have no money, brother. And this is why we have money. You have to have somebody. You have to have somebody for all them accountability.
But Ryan, Mr. Speed came on the other night and said that the president is the nicest president ever.
Nice to who?
Nice to who? Because him a save persons from getting backlash and getting sued. Because he came on the other night and said, make some people go and talk because they might be getting some sort of lawsuit. And persons in the comment section were insinuating that it might be you. And he's saying that the president is the nicest guy and then him still get the bash because when things are supposed to be done, him really a cry peace. Like, for example, suing supposed to be done and he's the one that is crying peace.
Means it, if the president is a nice guy, very good nice guy, right? We know all the people them who behind the scene is pulling the string. If you are get so much bad name, why not walk away? Why not walk away? Why stand up and make people cuss? Him is a leader. I'm tired for tell the president walk away. I'm tired for tell Speed walk away. And let me tell you something. I know Speed from your youth. Don't take him for a granted. Never you take him for a granted. But it's just, that is for another thing. But I'm saying, coaches Dex, if you getting so much blame and so many bad names, and you the nice guy, why not walk away? Why it's hard for you to walk away?
But it's probably not so easy because, you know,
why?
Certain perks that comes with these things. Some of them people, they don't want to give up some of these things in Iran, you know, that easy.
So not that
you don't give up YouTube right now?
Me? If my family want me to give it up, I will give it up.
Well, we probably don't know what the president family wants, so that's another question. But Tuffy Rudy is saying, before we get in, Crystal, I'm gonna ask share what Tuffy Rudy said, Ryan. He said that, Ryan, you should continue to be yourself, but in order to move forward, maybe we all should embrace them right now for a while. Then if no changes, we continue to beat them. Do you agree with Tuffy that we should give the JFF a clean slate right now, following in what the coach is saying? And when things kick off, and we see the same follower go on, he's saying that you can continue to beat.
Coach, as I just said a while ago, I forgive, but me never forget. How about President come on TVJ 2 days ago or a day ago, say Friday we're going to know how much the coach is getting. It will come public. How about that? You want me to play it for you? How about the girls get stuck? He come on Sportsmax and said, it will never happen again. And then few weeks after, it happened again. Come on, people, stop being naive. Moving another head coach, no fix the problem. But the administration need to go or they need to fix up. And I believe they're not going to fix it. They have to prove me wrong. They have to prove me wrong. They have to prove me wrong, coach. They have to prove me wrong.
I know you alone still in the Ryan. Yeah, but you prove us wrong, man. Because I remember I don't know why, no. You burn the fire, Ryan. I think everybody burn the fire. But you probably just use some holy power, gasoline and explosive materials. You understand?
Bro,
But
because
everybody burn the fire, and that's
watch,
your way to deal
my
with
fire
it.
is different. My fire
Exactly.
is different.
Exactly.
My
understand?
fire is different.
So
When I burn my fire, them have to look on them counterpart. I wonder who. We must. My fire is just different. Coach, more and better. Coach, Crystal, more and better. Go and watch all of my video them about Liverpool or my cuss out club or my cuss out FSG. And them turn the table. And then me change. Then me evolve. Me not nothing else to cuss about. What me have a cuss about? Liverpool doing good. What me have a cuss about? Tell me, what me have a cuss about? Jamaican people have to wise up. Don't be naive. Don't make them use the rope and hang on. No. I am supporting the coach. I am supporting the player. I am supporting the JFF. But me still have something in the back of my head. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, watch and see if you not going to see problem. Watch. You talk about clean say, watch. Watch because they're unprofessional virgin. And that me I call them out on. Fix up. We want good for Jamaica. That's all me I say. Fix up. Fix up. Nothing wrong with what me I say. Just fix up, do the right thing. I know that it's going to come where a lot of people don't deal with me, coach. But if me know me I talk the truth, why me I worry about other people don't watch me? Come on, I'm speaking the truth. I am just telling you how it is, coach. And that's why as I say, coach, behind the scene, this is the reason why I stick to my platform. Because I don't want to hurt none of my co-worker them. But nobody come shut the door and talk about Ryan. Coach, I supposed to get a stream from the press conference. And things happen, and the person tell me, madness. I'm supposed to have a live footage. And as the press conference done, a man called me and say, Ryan, them say, you have to pose you and another person. I'm not call another person.
yeah, that's why I'm not call the person.
You understand?
Yeah, me know what go on, man.
But
you
coach,
never know that you involved in it. When we watch Crystal show, me realize that you are part
coach,
of
who are football, why people feel like more on. That's all me I say, you know. You have to agree with what me I say, you know.
But
Yeah.
Ryan, you see the fact is, Ryan, if these persons call you and tell you, say, if you can't mix it up, that means that them know say truth you talk.
Right. All right.
Them just don't want them just don't want when them type in YouTube, them say JFF president coming up, JFF president. Probably at that them scared of. That's why
Virgin,
them want you mix it up.
they need to walk away. I'm not going to mix it up, Virgin. Pressure must keep continue. Change will come. It don't. I'm going to say it again. I've been watching English football for a long time. I've been watching the English press a long time. How them deal with FTV, DT, troops, or them fight with them. Sky Sport, they fight. Even the Man United legend, Gary Neville, Jamie Carey, them fight. Because guess what? They are a new media. And it's just a matter of time for them start to come on board. Me I tell you, say, me I go get the president for sit on the Ryan LF show and speak. It's just a matter of time. I will get the vice president to sit on the Ryan LFC show and speak. And remember, I has never tell a lie upon nobody. My coach always tell me, big up Coach Carl Brown and big up Angie Price. They said, when I interview them, Ryan, all more you do. Don't tell a lie upon nobody. Keep it factual and you will be fine. Do not tell a lie on nobody's son. And me can sit here, brother. Only time I can say I regret taking back something and when I say something about that Reggae Boyz player. And we have discussion about it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I beat Shaman Nichols and I'm a boy, I beat him said we. But yet still, he like to play with pressure on him back. He like when the friends them on him because him perform at him best. So I don't understand why people believe. As I may say, bro, I appreciate all of them because at the end of the day, I don't know what I do, Brain Jane. He just don't come around. If I do something, brother, come on, my Instagram there. If you don't like how I do things, that's fine. You don't have to watch me. You understand? But at the end of the day, I don't have no problem with it, and I don't have no issue with Brain Jane. I have no issue, Brain Jane. No, coach, I swear to God, I have no issue. He's not watching my show, but I have no issue with him. But I don't know why him stop watch. He probably can't take the negative. But fine, if he can't take the negative, that's a part of life, Virgin. But we evolve. We are going to evolve one day, you know. Who knows? Go check it. Me have a Liverpool group in a Europe, me in the group. And them say always been negative. And them come around and say, boy, Ryan, you were negative for the right reason. I must stop it. I must me know want evolve. I know at one point it me have to go evolve, but me have this, the facts. I have to nail the facts in them head say, yo, how many coach? I'm take out my phone, right there. Me name them out I made. Wendell Dowswell, short stint with the national team, 2005, 2006. Coach Carl Brown, 2006. Rennie Simons, 2008. The coach that qualified the team for the Mexico and thing. About 8 coach we change from about 2005 coming up. About 8. We can kill him Tapper. We can say John Barnes, all of them and them not stay long. They don't stay long. But anyway, coach, big up yourself. Nothing about love and respect for everybody. I just going to do me and I'm not going to change. And a lot of the man from JFF want to change, you know. A lot of them want me to change, but I'm not going to change. I'm not make them dictate to me. Come on the Ryan LFC show. Don't afraid. I'm not going to disrespect no. Anyway, Crystal, big up yourself, coach. Big up yourself.
Yeah,
I'm out.
All right, Ryan, big up. All right, so before Crystal chime in, there is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. The final proof of greatness lies in being able to endure criticism without resentment. Keep it up, Ryan. The JFF need the vloggers. And when you look at it, Kyle, this vlogging thing has done a lot for the Federation, I believe, than ARM. Big up yourself, Crystal. What say you?
1 second there, coach. 1 second.
So, Brain Drain, where you do Ryan, Brain Drain? Man, call you out, Brian. Brain Drain. Go ahead, Crystal.
Thank you for having me on your program, and massive shout out to Ryan and the guys in the comment section. There's always something to talk about with Jamaican football, isn't there? And oftentimes tends to be of a sour taste or a negative taste. Unfortunately, then talking about something that's positive. So yeah, at least you're not bored. There's definitely always something there to talk about. It's just whether or not you want to talk about it, have a conversation.
I didn't hear that, Crystal.
You didn't hear me?
No.
Nothing at all?
The last part I didn't hear.
Yeah, I just said it. Just to reiterate, it's up to us as the 12 man or as the content creators as to whether or not we want to have a conversation on Jamaican football, because more often than anything, there's always something there to talk about.
All right, Crystal, good. We have a caller online, the famous Stan Cranky. What's up, Crank?
Good night, Coach. How are you doing?
Not too bad, no. Good night, sir. How are you?
This is a short call, by the way. I tend to overstay.
No, man, you're always welcome, Cranky. You don't have to say overstay, man. You know, it's your place, this man. And Crystal is here as well. So you have to greet Crystal, you know, she's here.
Good night.
Good night, Stan.
So there's a couple of points, Coach. One is you have the poll you're running about the JFF, and should they be given a clean slate? I normally believe in second and third chances. But you can't change someone who doesn't have the capability to do a job.
Right.
No matter what you do, if they don't have the skill set, they can't do the job. No matter how much they aspire to do it, no matter how much they want to do it, no matter how committed they are, no matter what their desires are, if you don't have the capability, it's not going to work. If you want to run the 100%, but you don't have the to do so, it's not gonna happen. No matter what you do. That's how I do the JFF.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in giving the coach a clean slate. I believe in giving the players a clean slate.
Mm-hmm.
I am sorry. I'm not in the JFF camp. And that's really bad from where I sit and how I operate as a person in life. But this administration has been in power for a long, long time. Some people may say it was Captain Burrow's time way back when. A lot of these people have been affiliated, whether peripherally or involved in the administration. Things haven't changed. And I heard Speed the other day talking.
Mm-hmm.
I was very disappointed with the things that he said. He was making what I perceive to be threats, which are not warranted.
Well, when we asked him, if he was threatening us, he retracted it and said it was encouragement.
Well, look, encouragement and threats, one can say that's subjective, depends on where you land. I view if I am a person who's very objective
mm-hmm.
and a reasoned person, I view it as threats
mm-hmm.
because sometimes the threat is how you deliver your message, not necessarily sometimes what you say. It was more of a warning. You can call it a warning, but it was warning people, and that's fine. I think people have to be responsible for what they say, be factual in what you say, but also how you say something is important. And some YouTubers don't have the ability to discern and assess what they're saying, how it lands, how it resonates, and how it's accepted. They like to beat their chest, that's like how tough I am, and don't realize they have to uplift their game, uplift their program to really have it be accepted, especially by some audience they want to bring on board. So that's very disappointing. And frankly, the JFF says a new game, they have a new coach. We'll see. I will stand back and watch them. I'll be agnostic to this because I don't believe they have the capability to change and to move the program forward. I think if they truly support the program, they would make changes within the organization. Some of it should be changing themselves because some of them, no matter what they say and how they say it, cannot do a good job. I'll make this one last point, Coach, because I heard you talking to Speed.
Mm-hmm.
No, not Speed. I heard on a program, I think it was TVJ Sports.
Right.
They were talking to the finance person, and he was talking about Paul Hall's contract.
Mm-hmm.
And basically said there were two contracts, one which was executed and signed by both the JFF and Paul Hall, another which was only signed by Paul Hall, which was supposed to be for more money, and they couldn't pay against it because they only have one signature. What the interviewer failed to ask him, what I have a problem with traditional media in Jamaica, is why would Paul Hall have a contract which only he alone has signed?
Mm-hmm.
Did he create the contract himself? Did you send the contract, or were you being cute? We send the contract, he signed it, you got it back and said, we're not signing it, because we know down the road there's probably going to be some dispute, and therefore we don't have to pay him if we don't sign it. There is no way Paul Hall would create a contract by himself, determine the terms of that contract, send it to himself to sign, and not send it back to the JFF. So it's very disappointing about the mode of operation, how they operate, how they engage. And I do feel for this coach coming in, because if they operate the same way, we're going to end up in the same place, Coach. And you cannot trust people, since we have made it work up for the last 24 years, to take us forward to 2026. I just don't see how it can happen. But the YouTube, I said, my last point is that the YouTubers need to uplift their game. You watch some of them sometimes and you can't even digest what they're saying. And it's hard to watch. And you're just like, you know what? Maybe you should just move out, not engage anymore, not listen anymore. Because what they say and how they say it sometimes is just not digestible. And they have their fans who, some of them, and people hate me saying this, don't know better themselves. So they'll knock you and they say, oh, you try to sound smart and you're spokey. And they're looking at them saying, you don't even know what you're talking about. You are saying things, but you can't grasp the fact that maybe you should look in the mirror yourself before you criticize someone. Because as everyone is saying, we should all be able to digest and accept criticism. We're in the public forum, you're going to be criticized.
Mm-hmm.
But at least if you get criticized, take the criticism, assess the criticism, Is it really what it says? Be objective in assessing the criticism. Don't be defensive. Digest. We all going to be defensive some way, shape, or form. We all want to respond. But at least give it some credence so that you can address it. So, coach, that's my 2 cents.
Mm-hmm. All right, big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Bless up, Crystal. Have a good night.
Big up yourself. Good luck with the game tomorrow. Hopefully we get 3 points.
Yeah, hopefully.
Take care.
Yeah, I would say last thing actually is we gave Man U some points, so they need
don't ball to me. Don't ball to me. Do not ball to me. Go ball to Crystal.
Mr. Cranky, sometimes you gotta feed the needy, okay? The hungry belly them. Sometimes you have to feed the needy. That's all we did. We just feed them. They show up at Old Trafford with white skull around their mouth. So we felt sorry for them and fed them. That's all it is.
Listen to me.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Exactly.
But on kind of senseless by doing that, you know. No feed you and left on yourself hungry.
No, sir. Sometimes you know the Bible says sharing is caring.
Eh?
Coach, if we win tomorrow, we're in first place.
What came before a win tomorrow?
If we win tomorrow,
no, say it slowly. Say it slowly.
No, I would never say when, because that would be sumptuous of me to say I'm gonna win. I don't think Brentford would like.
Listen, Cranky and Crystal, you see, 2 of the season set. Today me will laugh, and tomorrow we put on my seatbelt, as I've always been saying this season. So me get a chance, and you so much weeks me get to laugh at you. Hope the bees ever stick on it tomorrow. That's that me I say.
The bees did sting on already this season, don't
yeah, man, the bees they sting way up, sir. I would just going to take you out, pound. All right, Cranky, big up yourself, man. Much appreciated as usual.
All right.
No problem, coach. Bless up.
All right. Brandon always say all right, so Crystal, it was said that we should be mindful of some of the things that we say on these platforms because there might be ensuing defamation suits coming at us. But our resident attorney, Neo-Sovereign Laws and Insights, brought to our attention in the chat there from Duncox, a firm that I know pretty well.
Yeah.
Articles defamation in the digital age. And quite frankly, they are not saying that it can't, but it's very, very difficult to bring defamation through this medium. You understand? And it will be in the chat. So for persons who want to copy it out and send to their friends over that side, you can do so. What are your thoughts on that defamation?
Interesting. When I think of one saying that they want to sue a particular individual or a number of people, I kind of look at it as it's a spade versus a spade type of a situation. You accuse people of being unprofessional when you yourself is unprofessional. You talk about defamation of character when you yourself have implemented defamation against a particular individual or a particular group of people. So whilst you can sit there and say that you might have a leg to stand on and sue a particular individual, likewise someone else can sue you for the very same thing because your hand isn't clean. Your hands aren't clean. Whoever you are planning on suing probably can't sue you, but there is somebody in this world that can turn around and sue you because your hands aren't clean. Your hands aren't clean, and we know this. And I'll tell you the same thing that I tell Ryan. I tell Ryan, and he'll tell you. I have a conversation with him, and I say, Ryan, stop taking information from certain people because all that they're doing is using you as a mouthpiece. Whatever they cannot say, they're using you to say it because they're triggering you. Ryan is so emotionally invested in football that if you tell him something, he's just going to act on emotions. He's going to act on emotions, and he's going to sometimes share information with you, and he's going to go off because he loves football so deeply, just like you and I. The only difference is, and sometimes it happens to me as well, where I speak with my emotions. And anytime you speak with emotions, sometimes, more times than anything, is a recipe for disaster, because you're not thinking straight. Your head is all over the place. You're livid, and you want to get your point across. So sometimes it's a train crash waiting to happen. But my thing again, and I'll just go back to Ryan, is I always tell him that sometimes these people, they don't have what it takes to come and sit in front of a YouTube channel or go to the media and say whatever they want to say. So they say it to you. They say it to you because you're speaking on behalf of them. And when the negativity comes your way, it only comes your way, only comes Ryan's way. But correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan isn't a fly. Ryan can't be a fly in the four walls of Jamaica Football Federation.
True.
So how does Ryan know what's going on? Ryan, to me, is not the problem. It is the people that is feeding Ryan the information. That is the person who is the problem. That's who we should all be looking at and saying, well, you're the one who's actually adding fuel to the fire. It's not Ryan.
And as
Ryan
Rob
doesn't
Smith,
sit in those board
Smith
meetings.
is agreeing with the Crystal. He said that they use him to manipulate the narrative.
They
Crystal
do
is
use him,
very
and I've told
intelligent.
him, Ryan, if you hang up this call and you call Ryan, Ryan will tell you. I tell him all the time. I said, Ryan, you're being used. I say you are being used, and you need to open your eyes and see what's going on, because they're painting him out to be this bad guy. They're painting him out to be Mr. Negative, but he can only give you the information that's presented to him. Ryan is not in these board meetings. Ryan is not in the meetings. So rather than having
He's
a
in
go at
Canada.
Ryan's all the way in Canada, fully red and white. So if Ryan knows what takes place after a board meeting, an important board meeting where there is confidential information being discussed, the bigger issue here is turning to your colleague and investigating who is presenting the information to Ryan. Don't blame Ryan for speaking about what was said. Put it this way, coach. When Sam Allardyce was the England manager, remember what happened with the whole investigation of Sam Allardyce?
Remind me.
I think I'll probably I'll send you a link with Sam Allardyce and the whole let's see if I can bring it up. Let's see if I can bring something up for you. So I could make a link to you. See if I can send you a link. So you remember when he was under investigation? You don't remember when you
but I don't
remember,
remember
right?
the story fully.
Yeah, so I remember when he was under investigation, and obviously under investigation, do you blame the person who investigated Sam Allardyce and brought the story to light, or do you blame Sam Allardyce? The FA is blaming Sam Allardyce. They're not going to turn around and say, why did this person go and investigate that Sam Allardyce was doing X, Y, Z? No, you have to put the blame in the person who deserved to face the blame, who deserved to face the music. It's not the investigator, the journalist, reporter, or someone else. It is Sam Allardyce. So when you hear Ryan comes and Ryan's giving you breaking news, and he's giving you stories, insight stories that comes from a inside source, you're supposed to be looking at the source. You're not supposed to be looking at Ryan's disrespect and be upset because Ryan is disrespecting you. You should be upset with your colleague who is disloyal. It's your disloyal colleague that you need to be taking a look at, not somebody who doesn't work for you and is disrespecting you. You're gonna be facing disrespect every day of your life. People get disrespected every single day. How many times are people disloyal to you, coach? You can probably count it on one hand, because you're not going to be allowing people to be disloyal to you. Because I don't know about you guys, but the first sign of disloyalty, I pull away from that individual. So I hear people time and time again, they say, oh, Ryan is this and Ryan is that. Actually read the room and ask yourself, who is giving Ryan the information? Don't blame Ryan for doing his job, because there's a reason why that individual goes to Ryan. Why they don't go elsewhere? Because they know Ryan is going to tell it in a way that they want the story to be told. That is why they bring it to Ryan. So don't keep on blaming Ryan and saying that Ryan is doing this and Ryan is telling you what the person wants Ryan to tell you in the manner that Ryan is telling it. If it's negative, let it be negative, but it's not Ryan. It's not coming directly from Ryan. It's coming from a source. And that's what I need people to understand, because like I said, a lot of people in the 12-man section, we're all playing dominoes, but this person who is the puppet, this person who is the master is busy playing chess. Whilst we're all playing dominoes, coach's desk, this individual is playing chess and he's winning.
So it sound like you know is who, Crystal?
Of course, we all know is who. We all know who is who. And they're being made out to look like Mr. Good Guy, while somebody else is being made to look like they're negative and look like they're trying to tear down the building. He's not trying to tear down the building. You are allowing him to tear down the building. I'm not working with you, coach. If I feel like you're disloyal and you're leaking stories, I am not working with you. You wouldn't work with me if I came to work for Coach's Desk and I'm leaking stories to other channel of personal stuff about you and your succession plan and how you want to have the #1 platform where all sport is concerned. You wouldn't work with me because I'm disloyal. So that's why I keep asking people, what is worse, disrespect or disloyalty? Which one do you want? You want the disrespect or you want the disloyalty? Because the disloyalty is going to cost you. You can't build for the present or the future with somebody who is disloyal within your team. You're not going nowhere. And that's what people need to understand. You can have a disrespectful player on the pitch. No, don't have no local brought up, see, and you can still win a title. But you see, if a player is disloyal, you will never lift a title. You're not winning no trophies with a disloyal player in your team. But if the person is disrespectful, you still have a chance of winning silverware. And that is a fact. It's a fact. How many times them look at Mario Balotelli and say Mario Balotelli now have no manners? All win City the title. 1 assist, win City the title. And how many times them say Mario not have no manners? You ever hear nobody say Mario Balotelli disloyal, or you hear them say him not have no manners?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing.
It's sad though. it really sad, Crystal, that, you know?
It is sad. It is very sad. But like I said, that's why I did the live stream, because I said, look, if you're going to be punishing one, punish everyone. Punish everyone. Punish everyone. We're finding out information, and if we want to be honest with ourselves, coach, we're finding out information that we have no right finding out. It's great that people find out the information, but we have no right finding out information. No right finding out certain information, but we do because there is a person who is giving direct information to a YouTuber, and then you make him look like he's the bad wolf. He's not a bad wolf. You're taking advantage of his kindness. That's what you are doing. And if Ryan wasn't a person who was kind-hearted, I would never back him. I wouldn't say a good word about him, because I'd be like, no, this guy's actually a nasty person. Ask a lot of these YouTubers in the YouTube community who help you to start up your channel, who give you guidance on how to build your channel. And remember, in the Coach's Desk, we are all competitors. Some are friendly competitors and some are sinister competitor. So if Ryan is such a bad guy, how comes him help so many YouTubers to uplift their profile? Any little new device that comes through the ranking and you see Ryan read it, Ryan, oh, you do that, Ryan is helping you. And you're a competitor to him. Some of us are friendly competitors with Ryan, some of us are sinister competitors, but him still help. Whether you're friendly or sinister in the business, him still help you. So I don't want nobody tell me nothing about him this and him that. He is doing as he is instructed. people are playing on the fact that he has a good heart and a good personality, and they take advantage of him. And I tell him all the time. So even if he's listening now, he ain't gonna send no message to my phone and say, sis, we need to talk. Because me done tell him already. I tell him all the time, you're too nice and you're letting people take advantage of your niceness. Hopefully it doesn't cost him, but that's what it is, coach. That's what it is. But we need to be turning around and we need to be looking. Look, we're all come from Jamaica here, so I don't know why somebody is playing chess. Pick up a domino. Why you playing chess when everybody is playing domino? It's a little bit odd if you're looking around and every man playing domino with quarter run by their foot and this person over here is playing chess. That's a little bit odd. What you playing chess for?
What is that person's foot?
What is that person's foot?
Guineas.
A rifle. Yeah, I just want people to just open up their eyes and just see what's going on. Because for me, coaches, as I've always told you, and even when you come over on my platform, I like objectivity. I'm not here to just beat one person and then let somebody else get away with it. When Ryan does something that I think is wrong, I will personally say, Ryan, please don't do this, or because I can't tell Ryan what to do. Ryan's his own person. So I'd rather speak to him off air and say, Ryan, please don't do this. Ryan wants to go ahead and do it, he will do it. Especially if him chip knock. If him chip knock, he's gonna go ahead and do whatever he wants to do. Once that chip get click, he's gonna do whatever he wants to do. Right? So I'm more all for objectivity. And if we can't, the same people that are saying to Ryan, balance your argument, you're the reason why he's unbalanced. You are the reason why he's unbalanced. If you know for a fact that he's going to be speaking from an emotional point of view, why you keep feeding him information? So coaches, you don't tell me that is you playing chess. Because you would sit back and you say, watch Ryan, I'm going to go off. No, Ryan's going to say this, Ryan's going to say that. And we can all give examples where we know for a fact that there's a particular individual in the higher echelons of the Jamaica Football Federation that is feeding Ryan information. We know it because the evidence is there right in front of us. We know it. We've all sat and watched Ryan's live YouTube channel and we've seen it. We've seen it and we have heard it. And that's why I did my live stream, because certain things were brought to light when perhaps they shouldn't have been brought to light, but you weren't penalized. And I know that you weren't penalized because you came back and you depicted the same type of mannerism and the same type of behavior. So how is it you can't discipline someone within the four walls of JFF, but you want to discipline the vloggers and the YouTubers? That don't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right to me, coach.
Yeah. Boy, this thing. We want the best for the football. We want it to be at a particular place, but if inside persons are having an agenda, then and they are using Ryan to fulfill that agenda.
They do have an agenda, coach, because if you know that Ryan is such a negative person, why you keep giving him information? You must have an agenda. You must have an agenda. It's not the amount of time that you would have fed Ryan information, you can't even count it on one hand. Matter of fact, the first time that you would have felt that Ryan didn't deliver the news that how you wanted it to be delivered. So if you want to talk about articulated in a way that is suited to you and your federation, and if he didn't articulate it the way that you wanted him to and deliver it the way that you wanted him to, why take the second chance? You work for the Jamaica Football Federation. That's an important job. It's bad enough that you took the gamble the first time round. Why you come back and take a second chance? So for me, you're worse than Ryan. You're way worse than him. He's just doing his job. You think you can go to any traditional reporter or journalist and give them an inside scoop and not expect them to speak about it? You're going to them with that scoop because you want them to speak about it, coach. That's how it works. That is how it works. You speak to them about it because you want them to tell the story. You don't want to be the one telling the story, so you let them do the talking.
Wow. Anyways, let us not stay on this aspect for too long. What is your take, Crystal, on this new manager slash dentist? And did you think he pulled a tooth by reintroducing Andre Blake to the team?
Did I think he pulled? Depends on how you want to look at it, really. Like I said, let me just reiterate, I don't think we're going to be going very far unless people internally change their ways. Or I should say, unless an individual internally changes his way. I don't really think we're going to be going the distance. Definitely not where the men's team is concerned. Because again, we saw a bit of pettiness on display as it relates to Andre Blake initially being omitted from the team, which I found a little bit odd. And the reason why I found it odd is because if we backtrack and look at what Paul Hall said in regards to basically his soldiers not coming with him on the battlefield. Yes, people can sit and say that, look, by the time that we had that final World Cup qualifying window, it was clear as daylight that we weren't going to qualify. But the then gaffer wanted to use that opportunity as a succession plan. And certain players didn't show up. Now, when I look at this recent squad announcement, I'm seeing a particular name on there, and I'm thinking, well, hang on a second here. Soldier didn't show up when it was time to go to war for the succession plan, but he gets a call up. But Andre Blake don't get a call up. So this is what I'm saying. If you're going to discipline one, discipline the other, because you lose your argument. You can't say to Jamaican YouTubers, be objective, but then you go and do stuff that is one-sided. You're a hypocrite. You only want objectivity when it suits you. You don't get to pick and choose. You don't get to pick and choose. If you want to pick and choose, create your own YouTube channel. Pay somebody to go and speak for you if that's what you want. You can't pick and choose when to have objectivity if you yourself is one-sided. It does not work like that. And with regards to the coach, it's good to see that he stamped a bit of authority in regards to bringing Andre Blake back into the fold. But I don't know. I'm just sitting back and I'm just looking on at the moment, looking on to see what's going on and where we'll end up. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Not trying to draw any assumptions too soon. Just sitting back and seeing what's what. But I just want everyone to just be fair. Like, be fair. Doesn't matter if you like someone or dislike someone. Be fair.
And consistent.
Yeah, be exactly. And I don't think that we're on that page at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, man. So yeah, pretty much. Boy. Hey, some of the commenters, they're not easy. Let me go through some of them. Starting where? Brinjin says she's loyal because he helped her. I respect it, but I see it for what it is at Rockford.
No, let me address that comment. Whether you have a personal issue against Ryan, that's between you and Ryan. You are right to an extent. I'm being fair when it comes to Ryan. That's all it is. It's just about being fair. Because with what I've said with regards to Ryan and this particular individual, point out where I'm wrong. You might disagree because you might have something against Ryan, but what I've said, I'm not wrong at all. You don't have to like Ryan. Don't go onto his channel. This is why I don't understand why is there huge uproar with Ryan and his content creation. Don't go onto his channel. Stay away from his channel. He doesn't have a gun to your head saying, watch me. Stay away from his channel. Don't go onto it. If you don't like his content, don't go onto it. But you cannot ignore the elephant in the room and then go and look at the small guy, pick on the small guy. You're a coward. There's an
Brain
elephant
drain
in
is
the
a
room.
coward.
Address the behave yourself. Broadly speaking, you cannot avoid the elephant in the room and then go and look and go and click on the fly on the wall. Address the bigger problem. There's an elephant in the room. There should be no elephant in the room. Address the elephant in the room. And people want to do that. I don't know, maybe I've spotted something before others and others haven't spotted it yet. So maybe that's the reason why they're one-sided when it comes to Ryan and the Jamaica Football Federation. But for me, if I work for the Jamaica Football, matter of fact, if I'm Mr. Ricketts, I'm having a meeting and I'm saying who's leaking the information. Mr. Rickett, the person that you think it is, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is them. So if you're comfortable working with somebody who is disloyal, then fair play to you. But I know I would not work with no one who is disloyal. That's just me. I'm not doing that. And you don't have to like Ryan to agree to what I'm saying. The same concept could apply with Coach's Desk. And I would have the same energy for Coach's Desk. For Formula, the energy will be the same. I would tell them the same. I say, guys, you're being used here. I would tell them the same thing.
Crystal non change our energy brain drain.
No, I'm
Anyways,
going to tell them the same.
Daniel Dean said, we stand with Ryan. Blake, we want to see Blake make the headlines. Brain drain again. What does TikTok have to say? I don't think it's Simon. I think it's someone within the organization itself who wants more power. As the world turns, these are the days of our lives in the world of JFF. Chaos. Eagle Republic. The same people who feeds Ryan LFC also sends out the leaker to speak gossip. Eagle Republic, where you get that one there? Rajik said, obviously the YouTube has more information than mainstream media, and that's why they want to shut up the vloggers. I don't think he leaks it, but he gets information. Do you think a Zoom call with all YouTubers and JFF could be part of the clean slate in order to let the past be the past, then hold each other's responsible going forward? What say you about this?
I don't even think you need to have one, to be honest with you. It's just not, you don't need to have one. We understand each other, and if you want a clear, like I said, if the vloggers and the YouTubers can put themselves forward and say, let's have a clean slate, why can't you? Why can't you? What's the reason why you can't? You're supposed to be the bigger guys here. Why can't you just say, all right, guys, for the sake of the 12 man, let's all have a clean slate and let's move on. Just move on. It's plain and simple. Nobody needs to be on a Zoom call speaking, because it's gonna get hot and heavy anyways. It's gonna get heated in there, and we know it. Let's not kid ourselves that it will get heated in there. But
the
for
male
me,
ego will emanate.
yeah. But for me, like Coach, the bigger problem there is you've got a person in camp who is, you might as well play with 10 men, because that's basically what the JFF are doing. They're playing with 10 men and they don't even realize it. So that is a bigger problem. What the vloggers and the YouTubers are doing, that's nothing compared to what someone internally is doing to you. That is a bigger problem that you need to be addressing. Not the vloggers and the YouTubers. Vloggers and YouTubers can only know so much, because I don't know about Ryan and Coaches, but I'm pretty sure they can't turn themselves into flies. And if they can do that, teach me that trick so I too can be a fly on the wall.
Like, I watched a Jamaican movie and they were at a particular place. Some of you might know the movie. So somebody said, an informer the boat. And they start to look around.
Why that sound like wait name there? Where name again? Why that sound like Ninja Man?
Yes. Him same one. Informer the boat.
Yeah.
So they probably need to check it out.
Yeah,
Do some
informer
lie
the boat.
detector.
JFF knows that. JFF knows there's an informer in camp. You know there's an informer. Address him. Don't address Ryan. Address him. And that's the energy that we need to be having, because we all have to back each other, coach. Because you see, like how we're now categorized as one. We have to call it like it is. They're not separating us from Ryan. If that was the case, you would have had a link to that press conference. We are all one. We're all one of a kind. You're all one of a kind. So if nobody wants to back Ryan, then you know what? When the same thing happens to you and you're in his position, don't expect people to back you. If you're not willing to back one of your colleagues, one of your fellow content creators, when it's very clear that they're being targeted, don't expect people to back you. It's not going to happen.
All right, we have our call online, Crystal. Mannings, welcome to the show.
Mannings, man.
Big up, coach is this.
We're there.
Crystal clear.
Gunners.
I'm just listening to the dialogue and I'm kind of lost, because I'm wondering what happened. So I call Ryan and Ryan is listening, because I don't know, because coach have been out of the loop a couple of days. So I don't know what is going on and things. But it's a very interesting conversation. But big up Crystal,
Big up yourself, Gunners.
There are two more Arsenal people may I whip you so again, Them not tired.
Yeah, do what?
Them not tired. Them not tired for whippings.
Where are you on the table?
Table.
Where are you on the table?
Table. Look at spot on table. Me put Crystal on my lap. Hold on, Mannings. Hold on.
On the table. You're a plate on the table.
Hold on. I put Crystal across my lap and give her 3. You see, we just push over in our gully.
You're a spot on the table. Crystal, tell the man, say, we are the table.
Listen,
we are the table.
When you come like bamboo fire, and blaze up. I wanted to read through it with us comes up. Yeah, Mannings, what say you?
Because you coach, you hear me in the next forum, and listen, I feel so frustrated about the football that personally, I feel like I need to give myself a break. From the whole thing, because it just seems like the more we do is the deeper. It's like we're operating in quicksand. Like the more everybody try, is the deeper we are sink. Like it's just the whole system is so toxic, from fans to start with the administration, players, fans, and recently I did a video where I said that I think like maybe we need to stop football for a while, just right across the country, and then the fact that we're gonna miss it, maybe we'll be more organized in how we do it. And a lot of people probably think I was being very emotional, but I've been sitting down and thinking about this. Like, what are we going to fix that going to change these entrenched, ingrained problems that we have in the football? It just keep on, like, you get a new coach and believe the coach has good potential, will accomplish stuff. In the same way, I had the same confidence. I felt like Paul Hall, and I said it before, if he got the team, you would have done well. I think this coach will do well. But that is limited to 2 things. 90% the administration and 10% the players. if the administration don't fix itself, and this culture that we have that think like there's a difference with people who are Jamaicans based on the geographical location, we have to rid ourselves of that. And you have heard me say it in other forums. I don't care if a man want to wait to see him get a call up to England. As long as he's a Jamaican and he's better than who we have, he must play if the coach select him, and there should be no problems. He could be called up 2 days before, 1 hour before. It matters not to me if he's better. I'd rather work with 10 messes with no chemistry than have 10 Coach Minzy with a lot of chemistry. Quality covers lack of chemistry. However, I do understand that we need to do some of this from the younger age. I do understand that. But I don't want no excuse to be created by the players, and I don't want the administration to go through a next cycle where we use 90 odd players. So 90% is the administration. How that is going to be fixed, and I keep on telling people, no matter how we talk on YouTube and quarrel, nothing gonna change.
But I said that long time ago, and I was beaten for that. They said that I'm an agent of the JFF and all sort of nonsense. Because the man them not decide to change, no matter what we talk.
Yeah, listen, how did slavery change? You think the people them did that on YouTube channel? People that forgot march. People had to get in the system, become a part of the system to bring change to the system. If well-thinking football fans of Jamaica, local and in the diaspora, don't get into the communities that they are from and build up a core of people to support them and take on presidency and leadership in those parishes, it's not going to change unless we're going to wait until a 20-year period when a couple generations of people drop out of the football completely, meaning them dead. It will not change. It will not change because culturally there is a mindset, and you don't change a mindset in 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. It's a ingrained culture.
Right, and they said
it's almost like in an inherent. There you go. There you go. You check any one of the parish presidents from Kingston to Westmoreland. If any of those persons really take over the leadership of the JFF, do you think you will have any difference? Think about it. And that is what I want people to realize. We have to realize that. And one thing I'll say to the players, you see, at the end of the day, if the players are united and lose, people will be okay. Because life is 10% what happened to you and 90% how you respond to it. And what I'll say to the players is that, and maybe my expectations are too high, that no matter how poor the administration is, some of the issues from the Gold Cup and the World Cup campaign has to do more with your personalities than the administration. It had to do with your personal beliefs. And I will say to them, for the sake of the football and the people who love the football, in spite of all the stuff by the administration, like Crystal said earlier, be loyal to your teammate, whether he is from England or from Jamaica. Because I know in my heart that if I had seen a team cohesive and in unity and didn't qualify, I would be better in terms of my feeling. The biggest hurt for me is the failure of the administration. And with the quality players that we have and the kind of leadership, I didn't believe they came together as a unit at any point in the campaign to do it as one Jamaica. And that must change going ahead. And maybe Crystal in England need to call up, I don't know, maybe we need somebody like a Crystal to call, you know, then listen to woman, then when you're a woman, call them in a Crystal. Maybe Crystal you need to call Andre Blake and call, I don't know, one of the players from England and say, listen, I need to talk to you. Let's bridge the gap. Let's bridge this gap that is between the players. Because it's undeniable that there are issues. Whether or not they are resolved, we don't know. We don't know going forward if they will be resolved. Because here's the thing. You see, the female team, here's what we know. We don't hear about no issues with them, wherever they are from. So you see, when there's a problem, you know who everybody attack? The predominant attack, except I think with the whole bling issue, but most of the occasions with the girls, it is the federation that the vloggers and the fans beat. You know why? Because every time you hear these girls, they stand together. I'm going to give you a good example. You remember when the initial, when the coach, when Lauren came on, and Crystal can confirm this, that Marlo Sweatman and a couple of other players were not in that team that played in Mexico. Do you know that those girls never said anything publicly that gave anyone the impression that they had any problems with anything? I put it to you that if it were on the male side, it would be different. The point I'm making is that is the kind of unity and oneness we need to see with the men. That when they stand, they actually stand in not just Jamaican, born in Jamaica, but Jamaica, wherever you are from. And if the players can get that, their work in terms of getting the administration to change would be a whole lot easier. But truth is, coach, the players themselves have the fan base split. Because fans don't like some of the players. And it's not because of their quality, but because of their attitude. You don't have that with the female team. So the players have to look into themselves. Because that is the way they're going to bring change to the administration. You notice the girls got what they want? Because all the girls, almost all of them signed the letter, right?
Yes.
England, Jamaica, Americans, American born, all signed the letter. Have you ever seen a position taken where you have the players from England and the local born players standing together as one?
Can't recall.
And if the players are listening, that is the 10% I want them to work on. And so when they come and join the fans, why you think they don't come on the YouTube platform? It's not because of the quality of play. It is because the fan base in the campaign, and if I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected because I can't see the comments. The fan base got divided over local born and overseas born players. And a lot of that was fueled by some of the incidents in the team. If that team had come together, I will tell you this, that Coach Whitmore would not have coached a team so long. That resignation would have come from in the campaign. But there are players that if the local players took a stand, they were still willing to play for Jamaica. There was not one, the Jamaica Football Federation could not have found a team, female team, after the letter, because almost all the girls endorsed it. Remember what happened way back when they couldn't come to an agreement with the wages, what happened? What did the federation do? Went and got a brand new set of players. Ethan Pinnock, all of those guys. Thanks for them coming.
Yeah.
You understand me? So the thing I'm saying that there's always, with the men, you always feel like they can discard others because they just know that other men are going to want to come play because they don't stand together. So a goalkeeper got called up, though Andre Blake was not called. Did you hear anything from any other player? I can tell you, if Khadija Shaw said something and was dropped out of the team, the other girls would come out and speak. And so, that's what I want to encourage the players, because they have to be a part of whatever action step to bring radical change to the federation. Because the federation needs serious changes. And people are saying that, listen, some of the people are saying that they need changes in the minty. You see, if you say that, all right, you're going to go in there, then start call you double agent.
Yeah, man.
If Crystal says she's going in there, the same people who say need change, if you decide to you're going to try and bring change, they start calling double agent. So they want it to change, but they don't want you to get involved. So, right, Crystal, that's what they're going to do, If Crystal says, listen, all right, I'm going to see what, do something and see what can bring some change. Who, Crystal, work with the J. Listen, you have to keep your enemies close, man.
Double agent.
Double agent.
Is that the name they would give us, man? Said double agents.
I'm telling you. So the fan base don't even know what they want.
True.
They don't even know what they want.
So you said the fan base are flip-flop.
Listen, the fan base will come, who are them for change? But Coach Mindy, just tell him, say, listen, I'm going to run in the Euratan division and go up against. Who you see it a long time, you're telling no. So Coach Mindy, I want them to see it. You see it. I bet them are going dance him and make him win and beat the lady over there. Next thing you see start travel. I saw them are going to
Coach, good thing you travel already.
I'm telling you. Yeah, it started up already.
Coach, that's why you travel so often.
Yeah.
Start for the United States.
Where you think Coach Minnie did over there so long? Where you think over there so long? Me, I tell you, man, a long time I work with them, man.
All right, tomorrow I'm going to do a video on you, Coach.
The fan base is a part of the problem as well, and we have to.
Yeah, true.
And people like Cranky and Neo always say this, that we have to start engage in conversation. Like, what are the action steps? What can be done now? Maybe not everything. What can be done now? What can be done now? You remember what happened with this whole protesting and all of that? Listen, it was good enough because the coach and some of the players went over there and endorsed it. That has died a slow death because people still believe people had ulterior motives in it. I'm telling you, Coach Minzy, the same people who tell you that them need to go out. If you put up something, so you're going to run against them. Them are going to say, listen, a money, Minzy, a money, man are looking at you. See them man there a long time, that them are use YouTube and everything, I'm telling you. You know how I know? And then you can continue. Let me tell you how I know. Whenever a new political party comes into the country, the people who say that we need change, every single one of them die out. Because the same people who say them need change, say them don't want that change that's coming. You get somebody else coming next 4 years. We don't want that. We don't want that. So they rather stick with what they know. It's a Jamaican saying, stick to the evil that you know.
Man, instead, Lisa, you kill the protest.
The pastors, them always dangerous,
What's this? So my bloggers, they kill the protest.
Steadily. Tell him on that. Listen, my position, I tell them already. My position, part of my job, this is not like management personal thing. My job description has that in it. I cannot participate in protest unless it is a matter of like I can't give you the exact wording, but I can't. There was no criminal intent or transgression of any biblical commands and laws. So my job don't allow me to do that. So I sat in the grandstand, but I did endorse it. I endorsed it, but I wasn't there. So me can't kill it. Teddy Lee kill it. Teddy Lee eat all of the KFC man team.
Teddy Lee does go eat chicken and cut.
Yeah, man. But Crystal, good to hear your voice. Big game tomorrow. When we name look a joke ball, Ivan Tony. You have to get him look a beat, That's
After tonight, you try to be positive.
Fret upon guitar, man.
Yeah, man. Then that you play guitar right now. You want to see how play.
What you say, Fred? What you say, me a Fred or me a Fred? But Fred no play for Manchester. How Fred come in a conversation?
No, you're late, man. Just if you didn't do that when he just say, you don't get that forward. But we roll it, drum roll again. You get the drum roll for that one.
Yeah, man, but they show continue. I had to call in, because Crystal making some fun. But big up Ryan, man.
Yeah, man, big up Ryan.
Big up all the vloggers there.
Yeah,
big up yourself, man.
Yeah, and like she said, listen, all of us as vloggers, we don't have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you must not allow. Don't allow persons who don't have a name and a face attached to them cause you to have problems with people who you know the name and see the faces.
Amen. Amen. Exactly, man.
Let me say it again. I don't engage persons outside of the space, but don't know their name and I don't know their faces. That's very important. The person you must engage outside of the space, you must know their name and their faces.
So Crystal, I get the ring.
Huh?
Don't listen to him, yeah, Mannings.
Yeah, man. But keep up the good work. Crystal and Coach Bindi, we are going listening.
No, I'll close. We are close now, man. Are you close the show, no, Mannings?
Yeah?
Yeah, man, are you close the show, man? I done the show done, man.
Mannings, have a lovely Sunday when it comes.
Yes. Hey, I have a celebrity that is supposed to be taken to church with me,
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, a celebrity coach.
Mm-hmm. And that a go on? Me I go tune in, Mannings. Me I go tune in.
Yeah. You have to that 10:30. You understand me? Let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm going to tune in 10:30. All
so
right.
people tune in to Mannings man Facebook page 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, and you see the big celebrity in our church.
What about YouTube? Going to be on YouTube as well?
It's gonna be on YouTube, Mannings.
We don't do it because we do songs because of the YouTube and them copyright and them claim.
Oh yeah.
So we try.
So check it out. Check it out.
We're getting tricky. But there is let me show you something. Don't Cox do something about this. And I wanted to say this to you because I hear Mr. Speed talk about lawsuits and all of that. There is a legal article. I don't know if you have it.
Yeah, man, me have that long time. And that's why we don't give a full source,
Yeah.
Mr. Speed say I have 2 lions in my house, but we not tell him a full that.
Yeah. So I don't think like vloggers need to. There is protection for the space. You understand
man, we don't need
sometimes people can do things. Yeah. I don't think there's anything to be worried about. We have to be truthful. We have to speak the truth. And you know, be strident about it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So big up yourself,
Yeah, man.
manins. And
Every time, man. Blessing.
yeah, man. People just remember to subscribe to Manins Man channel. He's Sure Sports, but him call it I Am Sure Sports. Please remember to subscribe to Ryan LFC. Please remember to subscribe to Talawa TV, aka Crystal. Crystal, give us your final thoughts before we close off tonight's show.
As ever, it's always a pleasure coming over here. I can never remember the last time I was here. I'm sure it was not too long ago. I think I phoned in the last time, if my memory serves me well. But always a pleasure speaking with yourself and also interacting with the guys in the comments section. Massive shout out to Ryan LFC, Mannings as well, and of course your lovely self, Coach's Desk and his subscribers. Hope you guys have a lovely Sunday when it comes. It is almost 4 a.m. here in London, so way past my bedtime.
Wow. And you did this all
For you.
Big up yourself, Crystal. Again, please remember to subscribe to Talawa TV. Thanks to all the commenters. Thanks to all the people who are watching and they did not comment. Thanks to the footballers that watch the channel. Big up to the persons over in JFF that watch the channel too. You know what I mean? Wide, near, and far. Big up your whole on yourself. Roderick, big up yourself. Big up to Fresh God again. Crystal, we need to talk, you know, because Fresh God I general on YouTube, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and Fresh God need a medal. Fresh God need a medal. We need to see Fresh God what you call it? Wrench in a goal. You understand?
That is
we
true.
don't want to know blue wrench for Fresh God. We want YouTube just give him a special, you know, wrench.
Special plaque.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Brain Jane. Brain Jane, what you say? Emotions rain because of what you said. Big up everybody in the comment. Do it. Big up yourself. At Chili. Dante Dan. Everybody. Michael Sadler. Until next time, people. Stay safe. Peace. Out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy. Best round here. Remember that.